I was waiting for the sigh. I feel like you've been wanting to let a sigh out since I arrived. Not because I was here.
No, of course
I
not.
could tell, like,
Yeah.
and you go, I am gassed.
Yeah.
It's just been busy. You're prepping. It's wedding prep. It's a lot of different things.
I'm limping to the finish line. I said that earlier, and I mean it. I'm like, I'm gonna cross the finish line. I'm gonna be like in 2-3 pieces.
But I think you said something that I think was so important, though. You had talked about you saved a lot of your PTO for the wedding, and so you haven't had as much time off. And you realize that too. You realize I need this time off. You know how many people either don't use their PTO because they're afraid to use it, because they're afraid if they use it, they're gonna feel like they're deemed as, not a good employee, this, that, or the other. But then also just how people don't recognize that they need that time off. In whatever you're doing. That's why kids also have breaks in school and things like that. You deserve it. You need it.
Yeah, you need it. And I need it. And I've been kind of going like through it all. And I'm like, why is it? Because there's a point when you're planning a wedding that there's actually like nothing more for you to do. Right.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, why do I feel so tired? I'm like, well, there's been a lot leading up to this, but also you just have on your mind that there's this big event coming up.
It's on your mind. It doesn't matter that everything is done. You still have things happening in your mind. You're still working on it subconsciously.
Right, totally.
But then while you're doing that, you're still thinking about work. You're thinking about this, thinking about that. It doesn't stop. If anybody knows how to just turn your brain off, I will gladly take some advice.
100%. And I really, it's so funny, the expectations that we have for ourselves. Like, I thought to myself, like, I am not going to like get flustered as a bride. This is going to be like such a peaceful engagement. It's like, no, like we fought over the registry. I disagreed with my mom on emails.
I put dumb things on our registry just because.
Yeah. Oh, the registry, that's luckily done. But yes, no, it's just funny that, okay, no, what they said is true. And I think the biggest thing though, that I'm trying to remind myself is, yes, there's a lot. There is a lot. And it's like, I don't even think I'm having the biggest wedding in the world. And there's a lot. It's just, and it's an event.
But it's a big deal.
Event. It's a big deal. But my hope and really my prayer is that while, yes, I feel like I'm limping right now, once I get home and I'm just with friends and family, that it could just be celebration.
Well, and you're going to, you just let out that big exhale. It's going to be even bigger. It's all going to be worth it. And then you're going, you take some time off, spend some time away. You'll come back. You'll be rejuvenated in more ways than one.
Right.
But again, it's so important. Take the time off, focus on yourself, but then also realize, I think this is something that took me forever to figure out too, especially in our industry, because certain things don't stop.
Right.
TV continues. TV is always on. TV is always running. Same with radio. As long as, I always have to tell myself, my motto is anybody going to die? And I know that's extreme, but that's something to think about too. If it's not going to directly impact something right then, or somebody's life, give it just a second and don't stress over that. Never sweat the small stuff.
Totally.
Easier said than done.
Yeah, but it's true. And it's like, and that's the thing, like something's going to probably go wrong on the day of. And I don't really care about that. I'm actually so excited. Like, I just can't wait to marry Nate. And I can't wait to have I have so many old friends that are coming. Michael's going to be there. I can't wait to see Michael. Like, that gives me energy and just like so much of a boost. So I'm just so ready for it to be here, but I think I've been so ready for it to be here for like this whole month.
You have.
And I'm just like,
let's go.
I'm almost there. I feel like that gif of the Titanic, the woman, like it was 84 years. Like that's me waiting for this day. So yeah, anyways, do you have anything else to share? Because we don't need to keep talking about this.
And it's funny. I always think about, what can I talk about this time? And it's been pretty chill. It's been pretty relaxed. You know, kids are getting ready to go back to school here soon. I'm not sure how I'm going to feel about this, though, with Hattie going to high school.
That's crazy.
It's a weird feeling.
Yeah.
You know, she's going to be a freshman. She's going to the high school that I went to, that my dad went to, that both of my in-laws went to. It's just weird to say my oldest daughter will be a freshman. Now we're starting to talk cars.
Oh,
like
my God.
in December, she'll be able to take her permit test.
What?
And I don't know that I'm ready for it all. And it's weird because I still feel like I'm, you know, the 21-year-old in this exact building starting a job, not knowing what I'm in. I still don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
But now my oldest is getting ready to be a freshman. It's just, I don't know.
It's
weird.
so weird when you get older and like you have these conversations with people and then you think, wow, did my parents, they were like confused.
Do they feel this way? Were they having almost like a midlife crisis? But then I also look back and with my dad, I always, you know, both my mom and my dad, you know, they were always on a pedestal. It was mom and dad, you know. It's
they were.
And I'm that age, what my parents were at that time. And I'm like, do my kids see me in that sense?
I bet they do.
And they do, obviously, because it's common. But it's just, I don't know. It's so weird.
It's
just
so funny. It's like you have no idea what you're doing.
I sit in the backyard sometimes. And like last night, I was sitting out back, gorgeous night. And like, these are the things that I think about.
Yeah.
Like I'll listen to music and just think of like, just life and just how weird life can be. I don't know.
It's so weird. I mean, even with getting married, obviously, like we're like, okay, yeah, we want to start a family. And then I'm like, am I old enough to have a child though? Like, I don't know if I'm allowed to do that. And then I just take the child home.
that was us whenever we left with the first kid. They're like, we just leave now? Like, does this come with a manual or what are we supposed to do? We're like, here you go.
I have no idea. I keep thinking like, okay, when, you know, God willing, I do come with child one day, I'm going to have my sister like give me a boot camp. I feel like of like, how do I put the baby in the...
My best advice, people always ask advice on being a parent or kids. I said, don't ask for advice and don't take other people's advice.
Just do it.
Yeah. Well, and I think that's important. I reached out to, you know, mom and dad or would talk to other people, but people want to give you unsolicited advice.
Right.
Don't take that. And just do what you feel you need to do. But I also think that's in life too. It's not necessarily just being a parent. Do what your gut and your initial instinct typically is always the best. Sometimes my initial instincts can be terrible. I'm going to go on with that too. But I think that's important too. You know you as a human, you as a person, but then with being a parent, being a wife, just life in general, you're going to figure it out because you're different than everybody else.
And a lot of people have figured it out. That's the other thing to remember.
Figure it out.
Well, a lot of people get married and have kids and they're okay. So most of them, some of them. You know what's funny about my mom is I've been talking like, oh, you know, I have this eye thing going on or I'm feeling tired. And she says, you know what? When I have something, I just say, no, I don't. And then I just keep going.
Not everybody can do that.
It's just all mental. You just keep going. Yeah, I don't allow myself to have that. And I was like, okay, so.
Wow. Like, how does that work?
I'm like, but that's what makes me laugh when I think about having a child. I'm like, I wonder, am I going to do that? Or am I going to get that mental toughness that she has? Do you think that came with motherhood or did she just come out of the womb that way?
I think everybody's different. I think everybody is different. Trust me.
I want to say you should have been a Navy SEAL, I think, because you're so.
Did you just compare your mom to a Navy SEAL? Wow.
If you would meet her, you would say the same. Okay, trust me. There's a mental toughness there that it cannot be explained. So that's what I think. Because even when I'm on the side of Instagram of people talking about having a child and, you know, how difficult that could be. And I just think like, man, you know, talking to my mom about that, I could only imagine her response. You know, it's just going to be like, yep, didn't allow myself to feel that, just kept going.
Wow. That's impressive.
It is impressive. It's funny. I actually think that it's possible to take that too far. I wouldn't recommend that for your mental health, but I also think there's some truth to it at the same time.
I absolutely think there is, but again, I think to each person, it's going to be to a different or a certain spot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right. Because I totally can overdo it. I could get in my head. I mean, I posted about this in my Instagram. I thought I had the parasite. I really did. I was walking and I was like, it just hatched. The parasite, it just hatched in my stomach. I called Nate. I said, you're going to have to come pick me up because the parasite's hatching in me right now. And I meant it.
I don't even know how to reply to this. Probably the same way Nate did. Like, say what?
I'm trying to remember what he just said, oh, no. Oh, no.
I'm sure that's what many people said. What a July it's been. We start off celebrating America's 250, and then we got World Cup. We got the guy from Norway leaving America with a taxidermied raccoon. I mean, what's more, drinking a whiskey bottle, what's more American than that?
Crazy.
Then the guy in Kansas City at the World Cup festivities that got stuck in the porta potty. Did you see that?
Oh, my gosh.
He went after his Mountain Dew was stuck in there for 8 hours.
Mountain Dew, right?
I say no.
I felt like that wasn't true.
I mean, but there would be nothing in the world to make me. There could be $1 million in the bottom of the porta potty. I'm still probably not.
I was going to ask that.
Okay, maybe $1 million.
Wait, really? You would go inside a porta potty for $1 million? $1
million?
Inside the porta potty?
I don't know. $1 million is a lot of money, Mary. $1 million.
Now, here's the question. Is it in a suitcase? Are they...
You get $1 million cash.
Are they in wads?
It doesn't make a difference. You would still get $1 million clean cash.
It wouldn't be clean, though. That's
Who
what
cares?
I mean.
$1 million would be in your bank account, period.
But it does make a difference to me because if I have to search for it as opposed to just grab the suitcase. Do you see what I'm saying? Like a deal or no deal.
You have to get in no matter what.
Okay, you have to get in, but once I'm in, am I searching? Or is the $1 million able to be found easily?
Able to be found easily.
I still want to do it.
Mary has $1 million. So that happened, and then with July, and then obviously the parasite.
Yeah,
We've got the crazy weather. We got the wildfire smoke. But you know what I feel saved July?
What?
Jimothy.
Jimothy.
You don't know what You don't know Jimothy?
No, who's Jimothy?
You're joking, right? Jimothy the raccoon?
Is this like a viral video?
You don't know Jimothy? Oh my gosh, Mary.
Do people know who this is?
Yes. I have been sharing Jimothy. I've been sharing songs. Yes, everybody is sharing Jimothy.
Have I been watching them? I guess not.
Jimothy is a raccoon out of Seattle. He's got a spine deformity, and it looks like a mix between a chupacabra meets a. You have the Wi-Fi in here. I don't.
Oh,
Search up. Search up Jimothy. He saved us. Okay. Everything wild that was going on. Right. Jimothy's like, I got you, peeps.
Jimothy, popular.
And there is video of him running around. I guess it's a he. I don't know. But it's a deformed raccoon.
I can only find.
There are.
I need the original.
You don't. It just as long as you see a picture of Jimothy. There's shirts. There's merch. Jimothy.
Jimothy.
Guarantee you Malik knows about Jimothy.
Jimothy. Meet Jimothy, Seattle's latest local legend.
What am I looking at?
Wait, why does Jimothy look like that?
He's got a spine deformity.
He's so cute.
He's got like no neck.
He's so cute.
And his legs look crazy long.
Oh my god.
And apparently there's footage of Jimothy when he was younger. And then people are sharing like photos, like some people have dogs with this deformity.
Wait, people are saying, is Jimothy a pet?
No, Jimothy is just a raccoon.
Oh.
He's a wild raccoon. But now I think we need to put we need like a shrine around Jimothy or something.
Oh my gosh, Jimothy.
Did I just introduced you to Jimothy?
Yes. I didn't realize that Jimothy saved July like this.
I feel like Jimothy saved July.
Wow. I like him as well. I really like Jimothy.
There's something about Jimothy.
There's something about Jimothy. I just wish like was there only one spotting of Jimothy?
No, there's multiple. Now people are sharing videos nonstop. There's Jimothy crawling across a fence.
Is this like the monkey? Are they AI Jimothys?
There's not AI Jimothy. There are some AI Jimothys, but I'm pretty sure that's a real Jimothy because it's a real thing.
Wow.
Somebody shared a video of their dog, similar spine deformity. It essentially looks like they don't have a neck. People, it's
Who named him?
I don't know, but genius. Like if you look at Jimothy, you're like, that's Jimothy. But like, oh, that makes sense. You know what I mean?
Makes sense. That does make sense. He's very cute, but raccoons are not very cute to me. I don't think raccoons.
Trash
are
pandas.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think raccoons. And I don't know. I kind of like it. Then I saw. Apparently, this is the algorithm on my Instagram because then there was another one. A guy, he sits at his lake in the morning on his dock or on his deck, and he keeps peanuts in his pocket, and a chipmunk comes up, gets into his pocket, gets a peanut, and sits on his lap, and he'll sit there and pet the chipmunk while they both sit there and eat peanuts and drink
That's
coffee.
kind of beautiful, actually. I really like that.
I like videos like that. It just shows it kind of makes you forget about all of the craziness in the world and the nonsense. And the fact that people are rallying around a raccoon named Jimothy, that's what we needed.
That's beautiful. I mean, that's peace. That's unity.
I'm just glad
That's
the taxidermied raccoon
250.
was not Jimothy.
Could you imagine? There'd be an uprising.
There would be.
People would be so upset. Rightfully so.
I mean, we need a statue of
Jimothy is a national treasure.
Pretty much. Hey, have a great time off. I know you have, so you got a couple days of work.
Yes.
Congratulations. Can't
Thank
wait
you
to
so
see.
much.
Will pictures be shared?
Pictures will be shared. They will be shared. Probably when I'm sure I'll share some the night of reposts. But then, when I get those sneak peeks, I'll definitely share those. My sister wants to make some fun video reels while we're getting ready, which I'm pumped about. Let's have all the girly pop fun. But I'm so excited. I'm here Monday, Tuesday next week, and then I'm out of here. You won't see me for almost 2 weeks.
Awesome.
So.
Well, not awesome that I won't see you, but awesome that you're having the time off. Congrats
Yes,
again. Can't wait to see the
thank you.
pictures. And
Yay.
And yeah.
When I'm back here in this chair chatting with you, I will be a wife.
Crazy.
Crazy.